Don't you hate that? When you're trying to get that ball close to the hole and you hit 3 feet behind it, doesn't get out of the bunker, and you've got to play the same shot again. You get confronted with shots like that, or do you hit shots like that? My name's Laurie Montague. I'm the director of the golf school here at Palm Meadows Resort, and we're faced with this every day, with students struggling to get the ball out of the bunker. And they make a few really simple errors that I'm going to talk about today. I can show you how to rapidly transform that bunker shot and make it just a whole lot better than it is right now. Too often at our golf school we see people come into the bunker and they stand over the ball, and we know before they even hit the shot what's going to happen. They're going to leave it in the bunker, or they're going to hit the thing way over the back of the green, put themselves into all sorts of trouble. If this is you, then some of the tips that I'm going to show you today are going to make a real difference. Now, the very first thing I want to say to you is this. Being in a bunker, it's a sand hazard. It is not the same as playing a shot from outside the sand. So get that one right out of your head if that's how you think about it. In other words, you see a lot of golfers that when they shape up to the ball, they've got their right shoulder too much under their left shoulder. What this has the tendency to do is it makes the golf club travel too much behind the body line. And this is going to make the golf club travel inside to out too much through the stroke. People are going to tend to hit either too far behind the ball or hit the top of the ball. Either way, they're going to hit a disastrous shot. Now, a very simple thing you can do that will make a significant amount of difference is this. When you stand and shape up to the ball, easy rule to remember. If it's a level lie in the bunker, your shoulders should be level. Not right shoulder under left for a right-hand golfer, or vice versa for a left-hand golfer. Level shoulders if it's a level lie in the bunker. If it's an uphill lie in the bunker, shoulders are going to be tilted more on the angle of the slope. If it's a downhill lie, the same thing. Now, it's interesting. When you set up with level shoulders in the bunker, like so, you'll feel your right arm will feel a lot higher than your left. But this is a good thing. So when I shape up from this side and I get my right shoulder higher, the very first feeling I have is that the club can travel more in front of me up and down. What you want to guard against is a club that's travelling backwards and forwards too much. This is very dangerous for sand play. The club should always feel like it's travelling upwards and downwards more. And the setting of the shoulder angle and address makes that happen. When you do that, the golf club has a tendency to travel downwards more, which is a very good thing in sand indeed. Let me demonstrate. You can see as I set up, I'm angled slightly left of my target. My club face is pointing at the target. All the things that the books say, but rarely do you hear them talk about this right shoulder. So when I get in here, I've got to raise or elevate my right shoulder up, which makes me feel like there's more weight on my left side. When I play the shot, you'll see the golf club can travel down a lot more into the ball as I play the shot. You can see the end result is because I got a better cut of sand closer to the ball, I was able to control the spin on the ball and get a very good shot indeed. Now, have a look at the difference when I set up and have my right shoulder too much under my left, so it would look something like this. Many golfers do this. Now what's going to happen is the club is going to tend to travel too much behind me, as if you had a path that was more like this. The club is going to tend to hit behind the ball too much, and the ball is going to run a lot more through. And certainly I hit a lot more behind the golf ball that time than the first time. So the first tip to understanding good bunker play is level shoulders for a level lie. This will make the club travel up and down more. You'll hit closer to the ball. You'll get a better cut in the sand. And always remember one thing about bunker shots: follow through after you finish.